Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
And when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that's called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a 1st down. Richardson to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
1st down, Philadelphia.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
pick up the 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Here's 3rd and 2. In motion, the tight end Uzama. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. No issues there. This one is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Anthony Gould now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was brought down by a 7-4. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Richardson gonna look to throw. He's got the big man, Mo Alley Cox. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. So the Eagles will use their first time out here to talk things over before 3rd down. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll run again.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw former rushing champ Jonathan Taylor be a big time.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half, about to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Latu there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Landon Dickerson guilty on that one. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Eagles move out front. It's 9-7.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The Colts offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Off he goes. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Richardson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Richardson. He's got his man, that's down. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
10 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off. He is in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Gay to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Colts will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Covey now on the return. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. Hurts again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? To the air again, Hurts. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have cut the deficit to 5. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. He's to midfield.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we...
So it's a win for the Colts. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who are giving him much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.